forget. Masan Jamen Chera Paro, Zema Jamegana, Moni, Sozarari, Jitter, Sozon Javayala Jazo. Slowly.
Prostrate to the three noble, rare, sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on massive vulture's mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the category of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara: how should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Shariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this correctly and repeatedly, holding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is so not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, composition of factors and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unsustained, without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, emptiness Holiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no composition, no factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomena. There is no I element, and so on up to and including no mind element, and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly, completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection. For the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayata Om Gate Gate Para Gate Para Samgate Bodhi Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration. Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avilokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage. It is like that one should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Sharadvariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avilokiteshvara, and the rounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan.
칼라 줘봐세요.
칼라 저 내저 담반에 뭐지 들어가요. 루바볼라마에 뭐지 내저 간도살아 자서 아가 사마. 아가 사마라자 샤다르 마라야 배 파와 건조 순제 가에 덴베치를 다와르 시로 나다시와르 그래 돈다 제지 시와다 메드네베 쩐다 톰바주제 보존 소제 나다시 산제 저당 소제 전남라 전주 나의 소제 돌아 벤제 산제 조라 산제 저당 소제 전주 바도 전에 자기 최시 기회 소남지 산제로 상제 저당 소제 전주바도 당
나게 전년계에 선하게 돌아 벤제 상제도 마쇼
근데 저는 그전이지 지대가는 줄 암신이 제주된 돈을 잡아간다 전화받고는 나도 대승반인데 잠줬으면 도체 선지진이 임달아 자타로 한게 땡진 더저 가보면 봤지만 제발만 봐 땅만 봐 와만 봐 드라마 봐 다져서는 되지 저반이지 시대만 더 했으면 담바달라 차차로 대외 대지와도 대반들라 저는 거야 대외 라뱅인 자신다 주지 휴면비 umbat은 라바돌라 대외 손인지 대외 산데 주면 치매라다로서 진짜 삼라 주지 가제 유군제 나외 되지다 명망바에 니그 사바치베테 대한다 사버지 기준는 게 생각선다 제라다로 년발 Chave Namo like it on the jing. Tomata make another dog when you don't sit about them ticket. Dag children. Yes, Khunu Rinpoche mentioned in the praised bodhichitta, Changzhu Simji Sumujin, Changzhu Simji Namzi Jom, Changzhu Simji Minde Sel, Changzhu Simji Jibabong. If you have bodhichitta, only Kasure. Then as I gave an example before, that's myself using. Then you see like that. If you have bodhichitta, then the pains goes away. Even you have pains, but you see, so even you. Of course, actual bodhichitta realization, but even you don't have. But you see, you have efforts of bodhichitta generate all the dominant practice. All this is pain. Even you have pain, and it eliminates pain. The worst goes away. Even it doesn't go away, then more important, more beneficial, you're able to utilize in the path to enlightenment. It makes your experience of pain become a quick path to achieve enlightenment, to cause enlightenment to numberless sentient beings. Then you have bodhichitta, then eliminate the harms. Human being, non-human being, harms it destroys. Then even to destroy, you are able to utilize the more important than that in the path to enlightenment, in the path to all sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. Even if you have bodhichitta, then if you have unhappiness, anything, then it eliminates that. And then more important than that, you're able to utilize the path able to utilize the quick path to achieve enlightenment, then to cause enlightenment to numberless sentient beings. Then if you have bodhichitta, if you have any danger, fear, abandon the danger of fear, anything, it eliminates any danger and the fear you have. The power of bodhichitta. So, as I mentioned, story said, like that. Then Changzhu Samdang Dengyuna Nayang Xiyang Le Chejang Le Gomyang Le Chidra Chejang Lekba Da. If you have bodhichitta, then good. If you are sick, it's good. If you die, it's good. So because then it becomes the most beneficial, most effective if you are sick. With the bodhichitta, if you are sick, then your life as your experience sickness becomes most beneficial to every sentient being. So every single tiny flies, nobody is left out. Nobody is thrown out. Nobody left out from your compassion there. So you see, your sickness is so beneficial to everyone. You see, to be free from samsara, to achieve enlightenment. So that's. You see, able practice don't learn, taking all sentient as suffering, cause of suffering, environment is there. Suffering, numberless sentient banks in your heart, in your heart. Destroy yourself, chase God, the enemy. So that's, you see, that becomes so that your sickness becomes quickest path to enlightenment for you. And that's what all sentient beings, even die is good. So, but the bodhichitta, even die, he never get reborn or realms. Kadamba Geche Chegoa, always have been praying to be born in the hell all the time, but during the time of death, then there was a pure land happened round him. So he told his attendant and didn't succeed his prayers. Because the pure land happened around him. So then he even though he's been praying to be born in hell, you see, all the time, but then you see, the day of him is going to die, pure land happened. This will get born in hell. The power of the bodhichitta. So if your bodhichitta even died, the best. If you're sick, best your life. If you died, best. So most beneficial sentient bonds. That is what's that? I forgot this. Sorry, one personal story, but I think. Anyway, so I'm talking about praying to be born in hell. I was talking more of that, but the part of the guru is a part of the subject, but it's not finished. But it's I get praying to burn hell. So that it's okay to mention the story. So this was a long time ago, Dhamsara. You see, in the anyway, I tell the story first. Long time ago, Dhamsara. In the early times, to sing to Shida. So was a nice rose flower. There was a nice rose flower at this time. Yeah, nice rose flower, very nice, beautiful. So in the tin, in Indian, they bought a tin, you know? So over to, maybe with the cut around, I'm not sure, over to His Holiness. Over to His Holiness. A beautiful rose flower. So over to His Holiness. Two of them, I'm sure, His Holiness, of course, took it as to purify me, to collect merits. And so anyway, His Holiness must be might be a sign of pleased, you know. So anyway, I didn't go, but I offered to the brother of Stover, so let's. So that morning, yesterday the flower offered, and then yesterday in the evening, I think. So that next morning, those times, those are the times when the Sangha, explosion of Sangha in Nepal, Western Sangha, not Tibetan, Western Sangha explosion, exploded, you know. During then the Nepalese government didn't give a visa for them to stay longer. So I went. I think I told the story just some weeks ago. So when Sentient Rinpoche, they had the Buddhist in Nepal. I went to see Rinpoche, so I had I don't know how much it cost. Then, very good then. Instead of muscle reading, I offered him to ask him to grant visa for the Western Sanghas. Normally he doesn't say much. He allowed to come to see, but normally he doesn't say much. He says just only few words, and that's it. And few heavy words, and that's it. So I says, of course, I don't remember the words. That open he does. So anyway, the Sanghas, they didn't get visa, so they had to go Dharamsala. They go Dharamsala, so Nigi and Raja, and they found able to find place for offers. Of course, the hotels and but you see, the cow shed. They found cow shed to live in. So yeah. Then that time they go to Gelong vows or the Tangtri vows, or Gelong vows or something. Then they went at the Beloganj, the bus station, the Danglo, Rinpoche lived down below of that. So they to the Gelong vows or Tangtri vows, something. Then they went straight. Then they went without looking at each other. So kind of like this. They're afraid of breaking vows. So they went straight from to the room to the vows. They went like this. Something like that. They didn't look at it. Afraid to break the vows. But straight in the room, back to the cow shed. To read the vows. So anyway, the story is that's hard to talk. But that's next morning. During those, I was trying to meditate in the morning, just a little bit. a little bit attachment. So that next morning, you see, so strong the wish to born hell for sentient beings. Unbelievable strong. The next morning, I cried. Even noise, crying, ooh, like this. In my room, in my small room, the old bodhichitta, the Gomba, other side, which my room lived 6 years, so there's a Lama's room there. Then this side the Gomba, so outside Gomba, the small tiny room. So I was there, so the drawer is not this side, drawer is that side, the corner. So very strong, 100%. One so strong to burn hell for sentient beings. The suffering, unbelievable. I cried even with noise, ooh, like this. There's one monk, other side, one old monk during retreat. But I heard, unfortunately, that monk, I don't know whether he finished it or not, but he became a little bit crazy. I heard maybe, I don't know reality, but maybe it doesn't know much dharma, I'm not sure. Every time after he had lunch, he does 6 clubs. He recites, I think, the Heart Sutra and the Lamphastic, and I think he makes the food outside. And so he was frying something. I could see what is frying. He's frying. Then his body moved so that I can see what is frying inside in the container. Anyway, so strong the wish, very strong wish to be born in the hell. I consider for sending being so the unbelievable so much suffering. So, with noise I cried every morning. So it was that it wasn't realization, but it was a blessing of the Guru. It was the blessing of the Guru. In Tibetan, blessing of the Guru, blessing the mind. Mental continuum. Blessing, Guru blessing your mental continuum. Kindness of Guru blessing your mental continuum. That's what's called. Of course, in realization, if that's realization, then you see, I mean, of course, you have to stabilize, but you know, then that feeling will be all the time there. But that morning was so strong. And that's a blessing receiving, but the Guru pleased. So you're receiving blessing of the Guru, to your mental continuity is blessed. So that's to say, I mean, Guru accepts you, purify your karma, or correct merits to achieve enlightenment. The Guru accepts something that miscellaneous offerings, with compassion, so the Kazari. So that morning was like that, 100%, not just a joke, not just playing games. So there was so what the Domboka Vitole I mentioned to you yesterday was the Sangye Changchuni Gewe Shinyela Nyingur. They could say Nyingur. 계신일 림리체 토 동보고다래 상제지 장전이 Buddha's enlightenment you achieve by offering service by offering some to by offering service to Guru. So that the other time I said offering, but I think it was service, rimcho. It's a Tibetan word, rimcho, service, tevitobo. So the same thing also offering is same. So this sorry. Every time biscuit or one bitter or whatever. It's anything that offered, and you become closer to enlightenment. So that's J.P. Pamanga mentioned in the Kasuri. There is a teaching of Guru Rinpoche, the wrong teaching. Very detailed teachings. I wrote by hand complete teaching in the Akapal Monastery. Our text, we don't have the text, J.P. Pamanga's teachings. It's borrowed from Yansin Sana's father, their home. Yeah, so completely copied by my say in the book. So that I mentioned by J.P. Pamanga. So anyway, Dombogo with Dolly, Sanjay Tanjuni, Yuishin Rimrichi with To, so all. That is the proof that anyway, so if you die, it's best. You see, with the bodhichitta. Best way to die, that. Best way to die is with bodhichitta. So that's what should be known in the West. That's what everybody should have to learn. Even the billionaire, zillionaire, trillionaire, they should learn that. They should know that. You see, but no karma no karma to believe in Buddhism, no karma to understand, to hear Buddhism, no karma at all in the whole life. Even they live for 1,000 years, no karma. Even they live for 1,000,000 years, no karma. Then you have to understand how you are so fortunate. Now, how many years you have, how many months, how many weeks you have, how many hours you have. So you should know, you are so unbelievable fortunate, unbelievable fortunate. Huh? I have to recognize, realize. So I told you already, I think. But you see, when I said, to have long life, doing pujas for long life, many pujas for long life, long life, many pujas in the monasteries, the long life initiation, all this and that. So. But you see, when you die, then you die with great fear. Then you grab your chest, afraid to die, but no choice. Separating from family, surrounding people, separating from possessions, separating from body that is cherished by you. Most precious among the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings. Your body is the most separated from everything. You know that? Then you see so much fear just for that. Without question about next life, you report in the lower realm. because, yes, mostly, even one trying to practice dharma, mostly negative karma with the body, speech, mind, and even the very heavy, negative karma. Create negative, but very heavy. Even there's some virtue become dharma, some, but they're very weak. And then also in whole life, some who don't practice patience, and then you practice some virtue, but immediately, sooner or later, anger rises, destroy, anger, heresy, destroy. So even we collect little merit, some weak merit, very weak dharma practice merit, but sooner or later destroyed by anger, heresy, ill will. We don't practice patience. Everything is what I don't think it's an important thing in the life. So, of course, practicing patience is not only Buddhist people. And that is a common thing in the world. Good human beings. That's quality of good human beings, not just Buddhist, but the quality of good human beings. To be a good human being, you need to practice patience. People who are good human beings, who have good heart, even though don't accept recognize karma, but normally they have good heart. So they practice patience. They don't get angry, even though they do get angry, but you see, not normal, very rarely get angry. So very rarely, you see, they don't get angry easily. They don't get disturbed easily. So good human beings like that, even they don't believe in karma. So good human beings. So practicing patience, so important, most important need for you and for others, for you to cause happiness to others, to help others. Then you need patience, practice patience. So the most important thing is, yes, Hindi. Yes, you want to have a long relationship with your wife, with your husband, example. So you want. Then if you want that, you need to have patience. You need to practice patience with your family, the closest one, with your children, with your wife, with your husband. You need to practice patience. You can't get angry easily and show anger to others. Break your relationship, your harmonies, your happiness with the families, with your wife, with your husband. So you see, there's a very bad need, very important. So important, very badly need to practice patience. So that's part of the quality of a good human being. So important, is it? So his owner said, that's one thing, you see, but most important. So his owner said, you see, if you normally pray, whatever happened to me, maybe the best, whatever happens to me, you see, may it be the best for sentiments. May it be the best for sentiments. Whatever happened to me, may it be the best for sentiments. If you pray like this daily, then one day when you're dying, you know that's the best one. What's happened to you is the best one for sentient beings. So you're not worried, your mind is happy. your mind is happy. Oh, you see. So even on the day when you die, stay happy. It is the best thing possible to me. So that's what you pray, that's happening to you. So, you see, any relationship problem, anything, happiness, whatever happens for you, it's best for sentiment. Whatever is best for sentiment, that's happening to you. Whatever is the most beneficial for them. Means whatever is the most beneficial for sentiment, that's happening to you. So, when every day you think like this, you pray like this, then on the day when you die, this is the most beneficial person. It's happening for you. So your mind is so happy. No worry, no fear. You see, the other time, then that time, so scary. You die with it, so even you don't want to puja this for too long, then when you die, so mind is so scary. Then he says, Tojan Legla, even you hear dharma, good, what the bodhichitta, you see. And if you are meditating, what the bodhichitta, if you are meditating, it's like whatever you do, it's the best, it's good. So we should try like that. Okay. So I said, yeah. Okay. Dagi Jini Sabe Geva Titando Agola Kamada Jeva Jidoro Santava Yete Menimbo Dosa Jijo. Sanjo Rinpoche ma cheba na tejo jikjaba nyamba meba yi kono kondo be wara jo ewa indi nyudo da lama sanje entrudu nendro jijama keya sala go jo. Okay, thank you. Tunzu Janshin Jangen Yawe, Tenzin Gyandewe, Person Gombaje, Chazun Gove Nemen Zunju, Ana Sunduji, Undu Jane Jo Ma Che
네.